Coming in on the weekend, we have day use facilities for picnics. We have facilities that are available that people can rent. We also have our historical heritage farm. There's animals, farm animals that are a big hit with the kids.
Right.
We have hiking trails, and we also have equestrian trails.
Okay.
There's something for everyone.
That's what I was fixing to say. There's a little bit of something to do. We recently were out there, y'all, the Pioneer Harvest Festival. So that's always a big draw, you know, for people to come out and look and see what all's going on. What type of events do you have coming up in December?
Coming up on December 13th, I'd like to tell everybody we have our Christmas Lights Festival. And that's going to start about 6 p.m. or dark. It's a tradition. Christmas is a tradition everywhere. Nothing is more traditional than lights.
Right.
And you can come out. We'll have snacks provided. There's no admission charge. Donations are appreciated. But we also, there's a $5 parking fee, and that's just about always.
Okay. All right. So this is what we around here know. It's the lighting of the pond. When you plug it in and everything just automatically comes to life.
Right.
All right. We look forward to it each year. One thing that I know that probably me being involved in local government and you also being involved, one thing that some people do not understand or can't quite grasp is why is there a parking permit fee, or why do you have to pay to come into the park? Can you share with us a little bit as to where those funds go and what's going on with that?
All right. Yes. Well, number one, it's state law.
Right,
there's nothing we can do about that. It is state law, and we have to uphold state law. A lot of people do not like it, but you know, the law is the law. The funds from that, the proceeds from that, do come back to the park.
That's
to benefit the park. Because without funding, the park won't exist.
Right.
We don't want that.
Yeah, we want you to get paid, and on that we also want new events going on out at the park. What can we look forward to coming up in 2015?
One of the things that we are looking at having installed, and I know in Coffee County especially I've already had a lot of interest and inquiries about this, we are going to have an archery range.
Oh.
It will be located where the old pool used to be, right behind the pool house, where you can come out and practice your archery and shoot at targets, and it will be a really nice, a very needed facility in this area.
Will y'all be offering any archery, like how to learn an archery or anything like that? Because if I got out there and tried to shoot a bow and arrow, you would run, believe me.
There will be programs for all ages that are capable of going. All
right. Are there any, like when as a visitor, when you come in, are there any promotional deals or anything that y'all offer through the state for visitors?
Right now, we have a Groupon deal. You can go to Groupon.com and check it out.
Okay.
Basically, you have some choices. I'll share one of them. You can camp for 2 nights. You pay them for 2 nights, and that's Groupon.
Okay.
And you also get boat rental for the pond. And you also get a discount for Wild Adventures down in Valdosta.
Oh, well, that's wonderful.
And we've had a lot of response to that, and that's very popular. I would encourage everyone to check that out because it is a good deal.
And it's called Groupon?
Groupon. Okay. Groupon.com.
All right.
It's a very good deal.
Okay. I've been out there several times growing up here in Douglas, and we've had our family reunions out there and different things, but I've always noticed that there's animals around. Who actually takes care of those animals, and how do y'all provide for them? Is that part of the the admission fee or the parking fee that's included? Does some of that help out with the farm animals there?
Our heritage farm, unfortunately, does not benefit from the fees.
Oh, okay.
It is entirely reliant upon donations and funds raised by our Friends group to run that and feed the animals.
Okay.
We have a lot of animals, especially in the wintertime. They get a little hungry. We have vending machines where visitors can purchase food to feed the animals. The animals, we have different types of farm animals, and the kids, it's really a big hit, with the kids. But it's totally, it's totally donation funded, yes.
So, yes, whenever you're out there, make sure you donate and give to the animals and make sure they get fed, because we don't need any out there that,
That's right.
we don't need anything else happening to them. Is there a volunteer program? I know you mentioned the Friends of the State Park. Is that a volunteer program, or do you have a volunteer program?
We do have a volunteer program. One of my duties is volunteer coordination. I'm currently looking for volunteers, so if you'd like to come out the park and help us, just call out to the park and give us a ring, and we'll tell you how to get started.
All right. And what would a typical volunteer, what all would you ask for them to do? What could possibly be some of their duties when they come out there?
There are different things. There's some things we cannot let people do, of course. But there are various tasks, such as farm, feeding the animals. There's messes to clean up on the farm. When you've got animals, you're going to have messes. There's landscaping. There's picking up trash. There's different things in the park that are mainly landscape and aesthetic in nature that we ask volunteers to do. Okay.
Sounds like it, depending on what your little niche or what you like to do, it sounds like y'all could, plug a volunteer in to do something that they actually love to do, and then it wouldn't seem like such a job to them.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in closing, we appreciate you being here, but why don't you give us your spiel on why you think the state parks in Georgia are so important, or why do we need state parks throughout the United States?
Parks are a public place where people can go and can find recreation. They can also find peace and quiet. They can find something to do. The parks are here for the public, and we encourage the public to come out. And even if you've never been out to General Coffee State Park, come out, visit us. I think you will find that there's something for everyone, and they are needed in society, especially with the pressures of life and everything, everyday life. It's a good place to get away from it all.
I agree 100%. Well, I appreciate you being here. We hope that your stay is long and well out there at General Coffee State Park, and we welcome you into the community. And if there's anything that we can help you out with our department being the Public Information Department, we call on y'all quite a bit to find out what's going on. So anything that we can do to help promote your activities out there, just give us a holler, and we'll do what we can. But is there anything else you'd like to add to what we've talked about today?
One last thing for the public. You can find us on Facebook. We have a Friends of General Coffee State Park Facebook page, and we also have a website.
Okay. All right. Well, let's check out that website and get to liking that page on Facebook, everybody. Thank you. And we'll be right back.
WDTV 13, Programming is sponsored by
Storage Solutions, etc., locally owned and operated and located at 1010 Bowens Mill Road, Southeast in Douglas. Vickers Audio and Glass Tinting, supporting our local programming on WDTV 13. Fletcher Oil Company, since 1966, has been supporting local activities and a proud sponsor of community programming on WDTV 13. Fletcher Oil Company is a member of the Women's Business Enterprise National Council. East Coast Asphalt, we top them all, and thank you, Coffee County. Bosch Riders and Roscoe Allen Company, the Bosch Riders serving the Coffee County community for over 20 years. American Truck Parts Incorporated, a proud sponsor of WDTV 13 programming.
Study the unique ecology of our region and prepare yourself for an exciting career. South Georgia State College now offers a Bachelor of Science degree in Biological Sciences. Select the Nature and Ecology track to prepare yourself for a fulfilling career in a variety of fields. Or take the Pre-Professional track to lay the groundwork for further studies in medicine, pharmacology, and other health fields. Learn more online at sgsc.edu. South Georgia State College. You matter here.
Welcome back to the Douglas On My Mind show, and now I'd like to tell you a little bit about the Christmas parade that we have coming up. This year our Christmas parade will be on Saturday, December the 6th at 6:30. We start the parade at the Coffee County Courthouse, and it makes its way through downtown Douglas on South Peterson Avenue. There are a few things that you need to know about the Christmas parade. We want everybody to come out and have a good time, and we also ask that all entries, anyone who wants to participate in the parade, come to our office located here at 211 South Peterson, 211 South Gaskin Avenue, and there is a small fee. It's $25 for commercial or either $10 for nonprofit or individuals. Each year we've had different things going on with the parade. We have floats stemming from churches to civic organizations and also businesses and large industries. We do judge our parade entry, so keep that in mind whenever you are decorating your float or your entry. And also remember, you must have lights. This is a lighted parade, so we do require that everyone have lights on their entry. This year, something new, we've had a few accidents in the past with the horses, and we are not allowing horses in the parade this year, so please do not show up with your horses, because we will ask you to load your horse back up, and unfortunately you will not be able to participate this year. There's also no candy throwing, and that's due to safety issues, because sometimes, you know, if you're a child and you throw candy, the kids will get away from their parents, even though parents are watching, and we don't want any accidents, especially not involving any children in any way. Okay. The deadline to register for the Christmas parade is December the 5th by 5 p.m. here at our offices, and we look forward to seeing you there. The annual Christmas parade theme this year will be "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," and we are very honored to have our Grand Marshal to be Southwire. It is our local industry, and we chose Southwire this year because they always give willingly and give a lot to our community. So everybody come out and support Southwire this year, and we also would like to say a special thanks to our sponsors. Without them every year, we would not be able to provide this event for you. Our sponsors are Douglas Coffee County Chamber of Commerce and also the Douglas and Coffee County Commissions. And we'll be right back with more announcements right after this break. Some community events that we have coming up in November. We have the Toys for Tots Drive that's sponsored by Douglas Fire Department and Southwire. They will be accepting donations of toys from now until November the 30th. You can drop